What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, bringing you some more Dragon Ball FighterZ and continuing on coverage of my most recent NLBC DBFZ online tournament run. I don't know why I always feel the need to give you guys such a mouthful. Should I say pause or is it 2021? It's 2021. We're gonna keep it moving. I don't know why I always feel the need to give these exponentially long fucking titles and whatever. But anyway, continuing on with the NLBC run. In our last video, you saw that I gave you guys the one match of City Mayhem and then the first match of NLBC because of how I dropped out. And yeah, anyway, and we won our first match against Seika 2-0, and then our next opponent was a player by the name of Chapstick. We're gonna get a team with Videl, Android 18, and Android 21. So this was our second opponent, and interesting team, fun-looking team, a team I wouldn't mind playing. But yeah, y'all know I gotta always have the sword boy. We find the hit with the super dash, send off the Bardock, and then we've already won neutral, get the corner pressure, and this is pretty much like the perfect start. I feel like whenever I get a good... Oh, I went for the loops and I dropped them. You hate to see it. Barrier plus assist, and it's fine. We get the hit again. Bye, Videl. Bye, Videl. I was going to say, whenever I win neutral right away, whether it be because of a super dash or trunks assist, and I get that first hit with Android 18, I'm able to get my corner pressure going, it usually is the start of a very good game for me. And getting rid of the point character in Videl so quickly looked like it was going to be the case again in this game. But they also play Android 18, so I didn't want to get too comfortable because I'm like, okay, they play this character too, so they might know a thing or two about how she works, how to deal with her. I'm still going to try to do my usual stuff, but we'll see how well things go. And that was a bit of an obvious Dragon Rush. I hit him with the EX18 or EX17 stuff. That was a misinput for EX17, I'm not going to lie. And they blocked it, and I went for the DR because I didn't have any assists, right? Fortunately for me, they didn't tech it, but then I ended up getting hit by a Dragon Rush of their own. So it's fine. Then they go for the EX17, and then they actually bait me by not calling out the burst. Go for the corner loops here a little bit. Oh no, just went for the JS into the or no, the 2S into from the 214M, which is a combo route that I know how to do and I don't do very often. You can actually do loops from that route. So what you can do with Android 18, you guys usually see me do, like, I'll do 2M, 5M, 5H, and I'll just go straight into 2S, and then I'll do 5L. It's 5L Key Blast 5H or 5H Key Blast. I forget the exact order, but you know what I'm saying, right? I do that route, but what you can do as a starter, also EX Lariat, it's so powerful this season. I still don't think it's as good as it used to be, but it's faster now. They buffed the speed of it, so it's pretty good. Level 1, the one's gonna be the Android 18, and we get the upper hand here going into their final character. But yeah, anyway, this 18 combo, which you can do actually after you do the 5H, you can do 214M like on the ground and get Android 17 to come out, and then you can do the 2S, and that will also combo. Then you can go into loops from there. There's a bunch of different routes Android 18 has for her corner combos, like a bunch of different routes, and the one that I do is honestly probably the most simple version of her corner loops. That was absolutely 110,000% spark bait that they just did. I got hit by it anyway because the 5H caught my jump, but yeah, that worked out for them. But they definitely wanted to bait the sparking, and I didn't give it to them. But it's fine. I wasn't worried too much about it because like anchor trunks, full health, sparking. Like, I believe more in my trunks than I believe in year 21. We got the upper hand here in terms of health. They go for the backdash, caught him with the shining slash. We're gonna spend here just for the damage, and they got a spark, or so I would have thought. But they woke up command grab. You're a freak. You're a freak. You didn't woke up command grab. Why did you do that? And this is the sparking. And then that was actually really smart, because not only does the sparking allow you to recover your blue life, you're also able to get the sliding knockdown there after Dragon Rush. I immediately popped my sparking, sent the 5S. They thought I was going to super dash, which is obviously a very common strategy, but I instead opt for the 5S, and I get the hit, and I actually dropped my super there, which might have not have been enough to kill it anyway, but it's fine. Boom, boom, they go for the reflect, and they get mixed, and they eat the change of future, and we take game number 1 over Chapstick. But it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. Also, there is a bit of lag. I saw just a tiny bit throughout that match. That's not, hopefully, at least in the recording, that's not the recording itself, but it's just the actual gameplay itself, which is a tiny bit, like, nothing too crazy, but just your regular delay-based netcode type things, you know what I'm saying? We were sitting at a usual, like, 2 to 3 frames throughout this match. It might have hit 4 once or twice, but that's PSN being PSN, you know the vibes. Anyway, that being said, into game number 2, we've both spent an assist. He spent both of his, now he's got an Android 21 back. I'm on the verge of getting Bardock back. Getting Trunks back, I still have my Bardock, and I've somehow put myself in the corner, but it's fine. Super dash plus assist, find the hit, and now it goes Videl. I actually spend the vanish here because I want the corner position. So we take Videl back to the corner. Don't call my 2M, my J2 form, kind of mess up there. Yeah, my corner pressure here was really whack. Was really whack. I don't really know what I was doing, but again, barrier plus assist, and I get caught by the 5M there. I think what I actually wanted there was a backdash or something. I don't remember exactly for sure, but there was definitely an input I wanted there that I didn't get, whether it was a vanish or a backdash, and I ended up getting caught by the 5M. But it's fine, they dropped the combo. I ate a decent amount of damage, but it was nothing too crazy. I should try to get Android 18 out of here sometime soon. but I don't have my assist back, and now I do. And there's the raw tag. Android 18's health was getting a little bit low. She was at about half life. That could have been a punish on the DP. I could have killed Videl there, but it's fine because we find the hit anyway. And I actually don't know why I chose that route. I could have still killed that. What I should have done was knock down the Trunks assist and then extend it further, and then I could have killed with level 1. Yeah, hindsight's 2020. That was poor decision making on my part there. And then we get hit by the counter super, and then get hit again, but it's fine. It ends up working out all in the end. In the end, it didn't even matter. We pop our Sparker with Bardock, keep the team alive, and then down goes Videl. They call it barrier. I call my barrier. 18 players think alike, I suppose. But it seems like I was getting more mileage out of barrier than he was. And again, I don't know why I chose this route specifically. I don't know. My Bardock kind of whack. My Bardock kind of whack. I actually been working on some Bardock stuff though. They get caught by the Trunks assist, and that was an interesting super dash. I should have delayed the 5 out a little bit. But yeah, I've been trying to optimize my Bardock a little bit because I still really love this character. And then I watch players like Coach Steve or Adrian Riven, which if you don't know who Adrian Riven is, a lot of you guys probably know Coach Steve, but if you don't know Adrian Riven, he's actually a League of Legends player, and a damn good one at that, who plays, well, Riven, as you probably expected if you know anything about League. I don't, but I have learned the name of the character he plays, or the name of the champion he mains is called Riven, which is apparently somewhat like a fighting game character. I don't know, I've never played League. But he is really good at League, and he's also godlike at DBFZ, and he plays Blue Vegeta, Bardock, and Trunks, and he's a lot better than I am, I'll tell you that. Watching his Bardock and his Trunks is really inspiring, man, and whenever I watch him play, I'm just like, I want to be like him when I grow up. He was actually in City Mayhem last night on PC, and he did really well. I want to say he got 5th. He's actually won NLBC before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's won NLBC before. Anyway, that being said, you can see we still have a full team alive, and then Bardock dies to the Android 21. Anchor 21 with Sparking, Limit Break, and all its meter can definitely make a comeback. I'm never going to rule out the possibility that my opponent makes a solo 21 comeback, especially not as somebody who's done it multiple times before myself, and continues to do it to this day. We finally hit the Trunks assist, but I wasn't actually able to extend it, or confirm, I should say. Called the barrier, absorbed the key blast, banished there. I probably could have two-H'd it or reflected it or something. Was I in the air? I'm not entirely sure. Finally hit the J214M, no, confirm. Tried to go for a barrier there, get super dashed on. And yeah, they're definitely working on it. They're definitely working on it. You should have done command grab and took me back mid-screen for the level 3, but it's fine. The thing is, like, the Oki you get here is strong, but not as strong because you don't get an actual mix-up. You get a safe jump, you can kind of fake out a high or low. Not that it really matters one way or the other because apparently I can't take Dragon Rush. And this comeback is looking more and more doable the longer this set goes on. We were up 3 characters to 1, and now it's 1 character to 1. But I have 5 bars, almost 6, and full health, and they don't have Sparking. And even though I just got caught by that orb, and they're going to do this into an EX dive and into the level 3, right, as they should. Oh no, they made the mistake I always make. Oh, that's tough. You hate to see it unless you're me. It really be like that. Wouldn't it be? Oh shit. I dropped the kill combo. Wait, Lotus not like this. Did I win this match? I don't even remember. Into level 3. I don't remember what happens next. Actually, we all gonna be surprised about how this match ends. I got mixed. Oh. Damn, it don't always be like that, but sometimes it do be. Damn, that was our game. That was well, it was their game multiple times, and it was our game, and we had the huge lead, and Android 21 actually made the solo comeback. Like I said, never rule out that possibility, man. Anchor characters are so powerful in this version of the game, like so powerful, especially characters like 21 who has such great neutral, good damage, and wow, that command grab beat my super dash, and the ability to mix you up solo. I got the hit and then reset. Alright, so Chapstick tied things up at 1-1. It was a very good game on both sides, but in the end, we both made a bunch of mistakes, but he just made a couple less. I actually had the game-winning combo, and I dropped it, and wow, that Videl move. The conversion off that is pretty sick as well, because you get a full combo, and I was just... Yeah, I respect people who play Videl in tournament, because I am not strong enough. Wow, what a super dash. I'm just not strong enough to do that. That being said, this is going to be the end of Videl here, barring a drop combo. Knockdown to the 17, Dragon Rush, Disc, level 1, and then 1 more for good measure, bring in the Bardock. Blam! Alright, and we're off to a very strong start here yet again. I don't remember how quickly we took out Videl in the last game, but we spent our Sparking here, but that's fine. I mean, that is a very important resource. I'd say things are about even here in terms of that. Like I said before, I've said this time and time again, but when my opponents have Spark on the table, I don't feel like I have that much of an upper hand, especially depending on who that anchor character is. And if your anchor character is Z Broly, Vegeta, UI Goku, Android 21, Base Goku. Yeah, those are pretty much the main offenders. If you're fuck you, pal. Although I've done that to people before too. But for him it was unnecessary because like he got the hit anyway and it was gonna kill, but whatever. Usually when you reset somebody like that, it's because the original hit wouldn't have been enough to kill. But yeah, if your character is any of those that I named as an anchor, then I'm not gonna pretend like you're not capable of the 3v1 comeback, because those characters are all so strong. That being said, though, things are kind of in his favor here. I get the hit there, but I vanished for some weird reason, but it's fine. We're gonna get the corner pressure. I'm gonna actually spend the level 3 here for the hard knockdown and the potential for the mix-up, and if I get the hit, I could potentially kill, depending on the conversion, but it's fine. Not a lot of damage. Oh, no, it's not gonna be enough to kill. We do actually find the hit, but I don't have my assist, so it's not gonna be enough to kill. If I could have built a 4th bar if I had my assist, I probably could have squeezed it out, but not quite enough. But we'll spend level 3 again. As you can see, we're ending up in close to a very similar situation where we have the character lead. We have one less character than we did last game. They still have Android 21 back there with Sparking, Limit Break, and Full Health, and a ton of bar. But funnily enough, surprisingly enough, they actually do spend the Sparking to keep Android 18 alive despite her health being so low, and despite how well it worked out for her, or for them to play Android 21 solo last game. I would think they would have just saved it for 21 at that point, but no. They find the cross with jump medium, which I very rarely get hit by that myself, but it happens to the best of us. And they get the hit on Energy 18. The Energy 18 goes down. Level 1 to level 3 21, and I'm left with my solo Trunks. But again, I still, like, despite choking that last game, I still believe more in my Trunks than my 20 than their 21. Like, I'm not counting them out, but I do think this is possible for me. Bait that out perfectly. Beautiful punish with the 2H. And this is a one-touch game on each character. Well, depending on what the touches are. They guard cancel, bringing the Android 18, which is surprising. I mean, I guess they felt like they didn't want to they didn't want to risk 21 getting hit and dying there, but they brought in 18 and she died right away. And now I have the upper hand here. I've got more health, but they've got 4 steals and bars. So honestly, in terms of resources, they're the ones with the upper hand, but I have more health. The bear, that was almost so good. Oh, I could have killed. They could have killed. Well, yeah, it did. Hate to see it. BDCTF, they wake up pushing buttons. I wasn't confident in my in the fact that I had done that properly and I was actually plus, so I backed off there. Things got a little scrambly towards the end, but I end up taking the game with a 5S, and we take things 2-1 over Chapstick, winning another round in NLBC. And overall, all things considered, like I said, I was playing pretty good this tournament. I was playing pretty good. You can see, like I said, I felt like I hadn't played the team of 18 Bardock Trunks in tournament in a bit, even though I can still consider it my main team, but it's definitely still the comfort pick. I feel like you can see the comfort in how I play in like in the matches that I play in. Whenever I'm playing this team, even though I do think base Vegeta Trunks 21 is a much better, much stronger team, and I perform well with it as well. I love 18 and Bardock, man. They're 2 of my favorite characters. Like, I gotta still play from time to time, but that's gonna be us taking things 2-1, and I'll be back with the next set. And so, our next opponent was Obelisk, running a team of Baby, Adult Gohan, and Android 21, and don't let the yellow square fool you. Obelisk is a very skilled player who I've seen perform very well in tournament time and time again. I've seen him get multiple top 8s and take out noteworthy players on more than one occasion. I don't know how he ended up as a yellow square, but maybe it's because he usually plays on PC. Actually, I'm not sure. No, he plays on PSN. I don't know. Either way, as it turns out, fighting Obelisk was my qualifying match for Winners Top 8. Now, here's the thing. I don't think in the history of me ever competing in any of these events I've ever made top 8 on winner's side. Whenever I do qualify for top 8, it's usually always on loser's side, and I don't think I've ever gotten higher than 5th place at an event. I might have gotten 4th once, I don't remember entirely for certain, but I usually always end up getting loser's side top 8 and getting 7th or 5th. Now, getting top 8 itself is something to be proud of, right? And taking out some of the players that I do is, again, you know, impressive in its own right, but today was the day I wanted to finally break the curse. However, not off to the best start for that, are we? I cannot believe, by the way, that he did not spend the Vanish there to get that blue life off the Trunks right away. Obviously, we're spending our Sparking right away, and I get Android 18 out. I want to recover as much blue life as I can. Go for a little bit of a loop there, but then I kind of fucked it up because I forgot that you got to whip the JH now with Bardock. Otherwise, it's kind of inconsistent because of the jump medium. And yeah, tons of blue life there on the table for Trunks. And he's going to snap Trunks in. I lose about 50-ish%. The yellow steal, the command grab, and yeah, they can't kill here. Not gonna have enough bar. I don't have any assist for the extension. I'm gonna down tech. They chase the up tech, but it's fine. Not the best start, but this is still doable for us. Find the hit with Trunks off the fake CTF and the barrier for the bait just to keep myself safe. Here we've got plenty of bars, so I'm going to want to get Trunks out of here. We're bringing Android 18 not only for the level 3 and the hard knockdown and the mix-up, but also get Trunks out back to safety. Kind of want to maintain him as an assist at this point since his health is already so low. I'm thinking that they're going to spark here, and they do. So I didn't even really go for the real mix-up. I kind of just like floated over them, and I just cannot believe that they buffed DP assist. I already felt like DP assists were so strong, but then again, they also buffed Z Broly, so, you know, it is what it is. You know, in hindsight, now that I'm looking back, if they had just done level 1, level 1, level 1, it probably would have killed. Like, I know Gohan level 1's kind of weak, but he is leveled up. I feel like that would have been enough. I feel like that would have been enough. At least I would have gone for it in that scenario. But yeah, you'll also notice that Obelisk has a very impressive baby, right? I have yet to see a player as skilled with Super Baby, I feel like. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. There are 2 other players I've fought who play Super Baby or have played Super Baby and are around as skilled as Obelisk is. But his just felt so oppressive. And those 2 players are none other than Sage, Jersey Sage, who you might know as a Trunks player, but kind of does or doesn't really play. He dropped Trunks, but he kind of still plays him sometimes. Again, it depends. Like, I don't really know. But yeah, so Jersey Sage and Double L, who, well, stay tuned. Stay tuned. That's all I'll say. But yeah, as you can see, like, it's just the key blast pressure is actually really OD. We break the Dragon Rush there, and I tag out. I went for the cross up, I actually messed it up there. Barrier, absorb the key blast, get clipped. It's the 6 H's were actually like mauling me. He landed quite a few of those. I was trying to tech DR with 2H there, like, because like I don't even know if it still is viable or like something you should be doing in that scenario. But like I used to use 2H as an option select there, like in the corner to tech Dragon Rush, and I just kind of decided like you can tech Dragon Rush with 2H, but it's like not optimal. Let's say. You know what? That would have been a good time to try out the new air guard cancel. That's like the one scenario I can think of where air guard cancel is actually like useful, is when you're blocking EX legs from adult Gohan or teen Gohan in the air. But I just didn't think to use it because in pretty much no other scenario do I ever want an air guard cancel, and I've only gotten it once or twice ever, and it was by mistake on both counts. Also, I've been doing a lot of talking and a lot of recording, and I don't have a bottle of water. Give me 1 second while I crack open some water. But you can see we get the hit on adult Gohan there, and that should be the kill. Be sure to stay hydrated, boys and girls. Be sure to stay hydrated. But yeah, it's going to be a Adult Gohan going down, and what seemed like a very rough game for us at the start is actually somehow turning into a game that looks very winnable for us. I mean, Baby still has a lot of meter and a lot of health, but it's a 2-touch game, right? Both my characters can die in 1 hit if he gets the right confirm. Fortunately enough for me, he did not get that on Bardock. And then the super dash, and down goes the Bardock. Bum, bum, bum. Another one bites dust. Make a JoJo's reference in the comments in your shadow ban. I swear to God, I woo. Anyway. This is still winnable for us, but it's going to be hard. I'm going to need 2 touches at the very least. Could have punished that. We find the medium starter. Hold up. I don't know why he got cussed up about the twin, but that's a medium starter. Hold this level 3. Yes, sir. Now, here's the thing, right? He's going to build a bar here for level 3. Baby's got a very powerful reversal level 3. So I was pretty scared of it, so I went for safe jump, even though I don't really think you can safe jump because of the guard point. But I didn't want to go for anything too risky, and he actually gets caught by the jump medium, and we take game number 1. That was such a horrible start for the game for us, and I was like, wait a minute, I took game 1 off Obelisk? Oh, hold up, it's today the day. Again, didn't want to get too hyped, didn't want to get too guys, didn't want to get too ahead of myself, but it's today the day, boys and girls, that I actually make winner's side top 8 at a tournament. Well, survey says stay tuned. Survey says stay tuned. Again, not a very strong start for us. You can see, like his baby combos go kind of crazy. His baby neutral go kind of crazy. Reflect, reflect, reflect. But yeah, I need to find an opportunity to get 18 out of here, because if I don't, well, then this is what's going to happen. She gets hit and I'm on the verge of death. That's what could happen. Actually, I could have died there if he hadn't dropped that combo, now that I look at it. I was definitely going to die there if he hadn't dropped that. That being said, I got hit, didn't commit. I jump away. Fortunately, he didn't push a button there because I'm actually negative enough there that me just jumping was could have been enough to get me hit, because I could have gotten caught out of the startup. But you can see we're already down health on both 18 and Bardock. My Sparking's off the table, and I've not even scratched him yet. This is a very, very strong start for him. His neutral, as you can tell, he picked up the pace of the match way more here in game number 2. Like, he kind of kicked up the crackhead levels to, well, another level. He definitely brought it up a couple of notches. The way he was playing neutral and the way he approaches this game too was very different from game number 1 in my opinion. And he gets the hit with Air 21 on Bardock. Calls a Gohan assist to kind of cover him a bit there. And I finally found a guard cancel, so I get a hit of some kind. And then we're finally doing some damage. I didn't spend any meter there, went for the meter CTF, and then called 18 behind me because I wanted to go for a 2M, which was a bit risky and a bit greedy. But he just jumps out of it anyway. But yeah, Trunks finds the cross up into the from the EX flip into the jump medium, and then EX ball, but it's okay, he didn't confirm, and then I go for EX flip and I get super dashed out a lot. And you also notice he was using super dash quite a bit. I'd say he super dashed way more in this game than he did in the first game, and I just was not punishing it very well. Finally to him though, knock down the Bardock, and it's going to be pretty big damage. Actually, can I get the kill here? Hey, my memory's a bit hazy on these games. Not quite, but we're going to spend it anyway. Boom, into the level 1. Called EBM 17, but he vortex as he should, and that should have been a punish. The cross-up jump medium finds his mark, but I definitely should have 2H baby for that raw tag. There's no excuse. Like, I reflected it so I didn't get hit or anything, but like, that should have been a 2H. That should have definitely been a 2H. That's a failure on my part to just do what I was supposed to do as a player there. They find the hit with baby, and yeah, they spark up. That could be the end of Android 18 Bardock drop combo. These loops are going to build a lot of meter and do a decent amount of damage. But he does actually end up dropping it. Go on assist and no tech on the DR. And you know, we're hanging in there pretty well, I would say, all things considered. I mean, it's the start of something, but it might be too little too late trying to mount this comeback. But then again, we got to a really bad start, and game number 1 somehow managed to pull it off. And I'm surprised that 2-1 Force did not smoke my super dash. I guess just the timing of it was just a bit off. But 2-1 Force does actually beat super dash when performed correctly. It works very well against it, actually. But we find the hit with Bardock into the level 3. Again, it's baby. He's got that level 3, so I didn't want to necessarily do anything too risky. Oh, what a bad guard cancel. And we get a 2-1 punish on the Gohan. I, again, need to optimize my Bardock a bit more because I definitely could have gotten a better punish than that. I mean, we did about 50%, right? And maybe closer to 40, 45, but... Oh, you were about to get schmicks and he guard cancel because he knew he didn't want to hold that shit. We find a hit again on the Gohan, and I vanished so I can take it back to the corner with the Dragon Rush. But yeah, it I feel like I definitely should have been able to do more damage there to Gohan. Actually, doesn't Bardock have some new corner loops when he's not sparking? I don't remember. I feel like I vaguely remember somebody mentioning something like that to me, but it's like it's hard for me to keep up with all the new tech, to be honest, especially because I'm always trying to learn something with a different character. And then yeah, EX dive off the Android 21, and that's gonna be all she wrote for my Trunks. Jam, command grab, dive, level 1, and that's gonna be Obelisk taking game number 2. Now, I did feel a bit overwhelmed by his neutral in that second game, especially with all the super dashing he was doing and just the oppression from baby. But it did not feel unwinnable. We started to mount the comeback there. It looked possible. Wasn't able to actually pull it off, but I felt like I could adapt and perform better in game number 3 and actually end up taking things 2-1 over him in this set. So is that what's gonna happen? Well, who knows? Anyway, we do round start barrier plus Trunks assist here. I super dash called Bardock. I've spent both my assists. I really shouldn't be too crazy to approach here, but I go in anyway with the super dash, and then I end up whiffing a reflect and getting punished for doing so. So now he's got his assist. Spends the vanish here, and then at first I was like, yo, why did he vanish there? But then you see the combo. Like, his baby combos are pretty cool, but he does actually drop quite a bit, and again, the super dash there. I had to... I really needed to try to stay more grounded against him and not do too many things in neutral, because like he was super dashing a lot and getting away with it a lot, and the 2-1 Force finds its mark again. Key blast, and that's another thing too, is that like a lot of times you want to super dash against baby, but because he was using 6H so effectively and was also throwing in 2-1 Force a lot, I didn't want to try to super dash willy-nilly too much, because like it was, you know, I didn't want to get baited or anything like that. But again, you can see in every single one of these games he had the strong start. That jab there was ridiculous, and the advantage, and I feel like that could have potentially been an intentional advantage because he wanted the cornerback. I feel like that was more of a panic jab, or a panic advantage off the jab that just happened to work out, but I was like, man, fuck this shit. I woke up with the buttons. I went for the side swap there, and I dropped it, which is a shame because I could have gotten a decent amount of blue life on the Trunks. And then because I used my double jump already on Bardock to try to go for the side switch, which I don't usually drop, but I did when it mattered most, I didn't have my double jump to jump cancel there, but I forgot that in the heat of the moment, so I ended up dropping my Trunks combo, and then Trunks gets punished for it. Yeah, Dragon Rush, sliding knockdown, win the corner, and I need another drink of water because your boy's talking a mile a minute. Yeah, we made a million a minute. Speaking of Kanye, how many of you guys seen that Kanye interview where he was on Drink Champs? I didn't see it myself, but man, some of the quotables and the clips I've seen, being a Kanye fan is really hard, man. Kanye is one of my favorite artists of all time, but being a Kanye fan these days is really, really difficult. Anyway, why did he do Big Sean like that? I don't understand. Big Sean, I never did nothing. Whatever, man. Anyway, we find the twin on baby, and this is going to be a full combo into a level 3. And again, Baby's got 3 bars. Like, I want to go for the mix, but like, it's Baby, like he can reversal me, but you know, I'm just like, I'm gonna go in anyway. He gets hit by the jump with the jump heavy, surprisingly enough. I called Bardock as well to kind of back me up just in case, and we actually have the upper hand here. We're up 3 characters to 2, but he still has 21 back there. I feel like Gohan hadn't been that much of a factor in this set so far, but that right there was something really good out of the adult Gohan. We were actually in a position where if it was any other character, right, I would have been able to dash under him and get out of the corner, but because he's adult Gohan, he had the awareness and the presence of mind to actually fast fall and then do a 5L, which actually kept me in check, kept me in the corner, and actually got caught low by the 5L, which I was not prepared for at all. I didn't think he'd have that kind of awareness, but that was really good by him. I do the key blast into flipping the key blast there, trying to get something out. Catch Android 21 with the 2M and like, oh shit, oh shucky nugget now, wait a minute now, your boy gonna spend a half a bar, knocked down level 1, and we're up 2 characters to 1 against a solo adult Gohan. Now, adult Gohan, not exactly the strongest anchor character, but Obelisk is a formidable player, so I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch, but I was feeling pretty good. But he finds the air to air, doesn't confirm my down take and push buttons, doesn't really work out, and I cannot believe that J2H was still good enough because I felt like I was so low, but it's fine. He finds the hit, knocks me down with the level 3, or knocks me down into the level 3, and I'm kind of in a guess for character scenario because any hit's gonna kill me. Block the 5L with the back fist. He didn't level 1. I got a second chance. Vanish on the Dragon Rush, no tech. I get Trunks out. Bardock in. I just need like 1 good hit, but he's just winning neutral. And again, I tried to tech the Dragon Rush with 2H. Oh, and my 2H just got eaten. He didn't go for the level 3 though. That might have been a misinput though. I'm not entirely sure. EX legs. I didn't super dash that like I should have. And again, the jump medium Gohan with those fucking medium legs. He got these dancer's legs and the back fist finds mark again, and I cannot believe that killed. Yeah, they keep buffing the damage on adult Gohan's level 1. I thought for sure I was gonna live there, but 2 bars apparently was enough to do the job. And you motherfucker! Oh my god! Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why the fuck did he round start super dash? I still don't know. I still can't believe it. I'm still mind blown, flabbergasted, appalled that he did round start SD. But it was the right call. It won him the game. I thought today was my day. I really, well, not today, but I thought that day was gonna be my day, y'all. I was so close. I was close. Oh, I thought I was finally gonna break the curse. Winner side top 8 was right there. I was guaranteed 5th place. The pain, so much pain. But that did mean that in order to qualify for top 8, I would have to go down to the losers bracket, win 1 more game, and then qualify through top 8 through the losers side. Like always. But in order to see that, you have to stick around for the next video. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all awesome content that I'm going to bring you. With all the being said, this is pretty much all of today, and remember, nothing happens to swing the bad.